Hello, in this video we're going to show you how to assemble this chair. This chair features Walker Edison's easy assembly technology, which means that it has fewer parts, goes together in less time, and with less frustration. This chair takes about 15 minutes to put together and you don't need any additional tools, so let's get into it. To get started, we'll lay out our pieces like this, and then we'll start by attaching the side pieces to the back piece. And with these rails are going to interlink with the ones on this back piece here. So we'll tip this up like this, and then also just make sure that these wood pieces are kind of next to each other. And then the narrow end of these rails will slide into the wide end of these rails on this piece. So just kind of line those up and then slide those together. And then same thing on this other side. And then next we're going to attach the foot piece, and that's going to go here. And again, just make sure that this wood piece inside kind of lines up with the rest of these here. And for this, we're going to take these short bolts and put a lock washer on first, and then the bigger washer on second. And we'll do that into these 4 holes in here through the brackets on this piece. And we'll do all 4 of those and tighten them completely. And then when we tighten these into place, we want to make sure that this piece is even with the arms here, so you can adjust the brackets as needed, and then tighten them in the correct place. Once those bolts are all tight, we'll move on and attach the swivel base. So next we'll take our base, and these holes on these pieces here are going to line up with the holes on the bottom of these arms here. We'll take these long bolts and we'll do the same thing with the washers, with the smaller washer on first and then the larger washer on second, and then we'll do that for the 4 bolt holes. And with these, just make sure that we get all 4 in before we tighten them completely. That way we can line them up easily. And then once they're all in, we can tighten them all completely. Okay, once those are all tight, we can tip the chair down onto the swivel base. Then we can move on and put in the base and the cushions. So when we're putting in the base, we just want this fabric edge that matches this fabric to be on the front edge. So we'll just set that in to the wood blocks inside. And we can take the seat cushion and slide that into place. And we can put in a back cushion as well. And then we're all done. We hope this video was helpful for you in assembling your new chair. For more guides, tips, and tricks, go to walkeredison.com.